I'm back, baby. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Thomas, and today we are looking over Supreme Week 18, the full entire drop list for spring-summer 2024. Trucking right along with this season. You won't want to miss it, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video to get my takes on every single piece item this week, my resale predictions, the flops, and everything in between. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys to please hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Also consider following me on Twitter. Somehow I almost have 800 followers, and I think that'd be so sick if we could get to 800. But yeah, if you ever want to contact me on social media, this is my Twitter account and this is my Instagram account. I try my best to get back to everybody that contacts me on social media. So if you guys ever want to ask me a question that is a little more personal than a YouTube comment or a better way to get a hold of me, these are the best ways to contact me. Links, as always, in the description down below. Now let's get into the week. All right, week 18, the full drop list. We actually have some solid items this week. Last week was pretty good, but overall it didn't feel like a hype week. I think we are back to some hype stuff, so stay tuned for my resale predictions, because I think there's some solid potential to be had. We got the jerseys, long-awaited star basketball design, the slushy machine that so many of you have been talking about in the comments. Highly suggest signing up for an ACO slot. I think this guy, spoiler alert, is going to be one of the most hyped items coming out. And then the logo towel, 88 bucks, some Vans, and a Tetris set. Let's get into the full list. Over here on supremecommunity.com, you can see all the hyped items at the top of the list. First things first, we got the Tetris Mini right here, available in 3 different colors. The estimated retail price is $34, and I really hope that stays the same, because last week we saw the underwater cameras, 38 bucks. That's enough to turn me off, personally. But it's a Tetris game. You got left, right, mode, reset, sound, on, pause, start, rotate. Tetris recently, I believe, celebrated its 40th year anniversary, one of the most successful games of all time. I'm sure you've all played it. It's great. I will probably go for the red one just to say fuck it. I'm a gamer, and there's no way I'm leaving this guy on the table when it's available. Like, look at this thing. A little box logo on the side. 2 thumbs up for this. I could see it selling out maybe about the same resale as the Tamagotchi. 20-30 bucks at most, not a whole lot. Supreme ICEE Slushy Machine. Interesting. We got a homemade machine with custom logos, 4 8-ounce servings per bag. The measurements right there. You got cherry and blue raspberry syrup included. Now guys, I need to know in the comments down below, what is your favorite slushy flavor? If you answer anything on this video, it better be that question. For me, I'm going raspberry, cherry, raspberry, cherry. 4 times for a Spider-Man. I called it a Spider-Man when I was a kid, right? The red and the blue. You gotta mix and match. But anyway, this guy is pretty fun. I don't think I will be copping because I'm unsure of how many they're actually gonna make, but I do think this does have resale potential, so I might end up taking that back later in the week. I'm gonna have to get some more community opinion to help sway me into whether or not I want to buy this or not, but I do think this is one of the more sought after Supreme accessories this year. Everyone likes an ICEE. He is wearing a box logo, custom Supreme logo. I just think this guy is gonna be probably kind of crappy in terms of quality. I don't think it's going to be the nicest slushy machine, but of course, what do you expect? It's a Supreme slushy machine. Tonal logo towels is next. I wish we had more than 3 colorways. It'd be nice if we had a 4th. Terrible camo joke, but anyway, hope that landed with you guys. Tonal towel. I like this. I've wanted a Supreme towel again for a few years now. I just haven't really pulled the trigger because, quite frankly, it's one of those items that I just don't feel the need to have a Supreme item for. I used to have the all-white towel with the box logo on it. I kind of liked that one. This camo one would be the one I would get, but you can barely tell it's Supreme because it's Tonal. Get it if you want it. No resale, of course. 88 bucks is actually kind of a nice price, I will say. All right, probably the most hyped apparel item this week is the star basketball jersey. We saw Billie Eilish wearing the yellow and green Brazil one, but we also got the Chicago Bulls colorway and then the black and purple, what is that, like Orlando Magic? I don't know. I think they're black and blue, but anyway, the black and purple colorway is gotta be my favorite. You guys know me, I like purple, and I think this is the right amount of hits to make it nice. We have the Chinese characters right there. 32, still unsure what that means. It would be crazy if they had a Celtics colorway coming out right about now, but in terms of sizes and in terms of colors, I don't know. Billie Eilish wore this one, but is she enough to drive resale up on the yellow one? I think you guys should go with your gut. Cop it for personal if you like. These fit slightly oversized. Like, I could wear a medium. I'm 5'11", 160, but I would probably get a large. I think this week I might sign up for some double XLs and try to get that maximum resale potential, because I do always preach about going for the double XLs. So I might try to go get one with a bot order, of course, and then maybe try to manual one in like a large in this colorway. I do think these will do relatively decent, but we'll have to wait and see. I think the shorts are definitely a nice follow-up to the jerseys. You can see all the different colorways right here matching the tops. And the prices on both of these are $118, and that's again the Supreme short tax. I do still think it's worth it to cop the shorts. I think shorts actually do relatively well in terms of resale. You can always go back to StockX, look at previous releases, and then analyze the prices for yourself. But I do think getting yourself a full fit for personal would be pretty cool. I recommend getting a size down for what you normally get. Like, I would normally buy a medium from like a Nike or Adidas for shorts. For Supreme, I always get a small. And I feel like that's doubly sure for their basketball shorts, which are already gonna be a baggier fit. All right, next we have the Supreme Vans SID. Posted a little bit about this release on my community page when I was traveling yesterday. I finally made it back from Indiana, had a great vacation home, seeing my friend get married. But right here, we got the Fuck 'em shoes. I mean, look at that. It says Fuck 'em on the side. I'm normally not the biggest Fuck 'em fan, but I think having a condensed logo right there in the middle with a nice white outline on a relatively clean Vans model. We don't see the SID too much, the SID. We last saw it fall/winter 2018 with Supreme. I think this is a really clean shoe in terms of immediate flipping and resale. This isn't gonna do anything crazy, but I do believe these will sell out probably faster than you think, because a lot of older heads will be going after these. 110 is also a great price point. So if you guys need a new pair of Vans, you want a Supreme Vans that probably is one of the nicest Supreme Vans we've seen in a few years, I recommend going for these for personal, but for resale, not so much. If you want to cop all three, maybe then you could collect them, keep them kind of medium long term, but that is for the people that are more die hard, a little more committed to the game. Overall, I'll get a singular thumbs up, not two. I like it. Coated denim camp cap is next. We've seen denim camp caps do pretty well this season. I think colorways that could do good is this one right here. This light denim and red box logo just immediately popped out to me as the best colorway. Black is also a safe bet, but I probably wouldn't recommend this for an immediate flip. This is more for a personal, or if it sells later on kind of a thing. But still a nice hat, and the denim is pretty cool. Overprint small box short sleeve top is next. I actually like this overprint design. It's kind of looking like it's inside out or something, and the colors are pretty nice as well. Orange is jumping out to me as pretty bold. Black even looks good too, and natural. I think this guy has potential selling out in a few sizes and colorways. It says it has the knockout print logo, but that is just a small box, so do with this as you will. It's going to be that Supreme jersey top, a little bit of a heavier weight cotton, but I do actually really like that material on Supreme shirts, and this is going to be $88. Machu Picchu short sleeve top is next. I'm getting flashbacks from looking at the left to drop, and these are all coming out right now, which is kind of cool. But this is a neat shirt. It's got some embroidery on it. I feel like this is going to be heavily slept on this week because it doesn't really look like a Supreme shirt. Machu Picchu, very beautiful place in Peru. My girlfriend's been there. I'd love to go there. Look at this thing. But it's got some Supreme right there on the side. I think get this for personal, but no real resale potential on this guy at all. But there are some nice colorways. Again, $88. Actually a decent deal for that embroidery. The coated denim crusher. I mean, you guys know me, I love a crusher, but denim, I don't know if is the best material for a bucket hat. I think this guy is going to be strictly personal. Bucket hats have not been reselling really at all, especially when they come out in 5 colorways. Get it if you like it, but I can't recommend anything other than that. And these are sitting at a pretty little 58 bucks. The nylon painter shorts are next, which are a Suplex nylon tassel. Speaking of Suplex, your boy had a little care package for him when he got home. Stay tuned for this in a day or two. But anyway, the painter shorts, this is for all the painters out there. If you copped the painter shirt like me last week, you gotta get yourself a matching pair of shorts. And what's funny is there's actually two colorways right here, this blue and this pink, that actually do match the two short sleeve denim painter shirts that came out last week. But these guys are kind of all right. I think these will probably do pretty well. Just guessing. There is a lot of colorways, but expect pink and maybe this blue to go pretty quickly and have some potential resale on the larger sizes. 110 bucks is that estimated retail price right now. Again, guys, the retail prices, these are pretty accurate, but they can always change. 2 items left to go. We got the mesh panel linen short sleeve shirt. This is linen with mesh panels, and this is the Sweaty Boy special right here. I think this is a god awful shirt, but I'm always kind of critical on the more dressier stuff. I feel like I don't always have the best eye for fashion in terms of these. I think maybe the more natural ones, like the white one, potentially could do decent because that would maybe look better in the summer with the mesh pattern here. I think the linen is very nice, but the mesh is throwing me off a little bit. I can't recommend this to anyone. I'm gonna downvote it personally. An estimated price is $138. Also a little bit high. And last but not least, one of the worst hats that's coming out this year is the Crown Band nylon 6-panel. Getting flashbacks. I feel like maybe we saw this on a Droplist. It never came out, or I looked on it on Left to Drop and just kind of was disgusted because I don't like this hat really. You guys might like it. That's totally fine. I would maybe get the black one, but this is a strictly personal piece. Ain't nobody gonna wanna buy this guy for more than what it cost from Supreme, and definitely gonna be a flop in my opinion. But that is gonna do it for this week, guys. What do you think of Supreme week 18? Overall, I think it's a solid week as we near the end of the season. My prediction is 19, maybe 20 weeks. It depends. We'll have to go on Left to Drop on the stream after this release. But items to look out for: Star basketball jersey, I think has potential. Supreme ICEE Machine has some potential as well. The matching shorts, of course. Tetris Mini, and that's probably about it. It's gonna be a fight between these kind of items right here. Maybe we'll get a random overprint short sleeve top in a larger size. The camo towel might fly and end up selling for 30 bucks extra. Or maybe the Supreme Vans will end up doing better than even I could have expected, but that's probably what we're gonna see. What are you guys copping this week? Let me know each and everything in the comment section down below. Been your boy Thomas, guys, and I'm out. Peace.